I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. Now, here's Garland. Here's Strus. Mobley trying to free himself up. And it's Strus missing. So, Richard, when you look at Max Strus, what does he provide for this team?
Well, one, he's battle-tested, Kevin. He's a fearless shooter, and he's a guy that can get on a roll and hit clutch shots.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
I love that basket from Castle. Heady play from the rookie.
The wide open shot from Strus. Good on the three-point shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Yep, that one goes.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
The wide open look here for Garland. Offline with his three.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Wembanyama. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
What a savvy pass by Fox. This is a guy who really sees all angles on the floor.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here's Fox. There's the triple. Tries again. That one goes in.
The defense was so focused on keeping Fox in front of them, and that gave him enough room to sink it in from mid-range.
Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama. Look at that grittiness of Mitchell. He hits resistance inside and still gets through it.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Runner no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside, Fox. Out to the wing. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 6. Kicks it out to Garland. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Here's Paul. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
San Antonio leading by 5. To Champagny. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Paul. Good D by Mitchell. Williams. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumped.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for San Antonio.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And the Spurs with possession. 3-point lead. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. D.A., thanks. Pass to Hunter. Here's Jerome. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And it's Strus missing. Spurs leading by 3. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Outside for Wembanyama. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here are the Cavaliers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Garland, no good. And so it's San Antonio with it. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Here he goes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Out left to the wing. Jerome. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Jerome's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs. Pass to Castle. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Castle's got 5 now.
And you can tell Castle loves the challenge, right? Accepts it there, and this time knocks it down from beyond the arc.
Hunter with it. Here's Jerome. Guarded by Fox. Here's Jerome. From past the arc. Vassell grabs the board. On offense, here are the Spurs. Fox deciding where to go with it. Out to the right wing. Here's Castle. Oh, good with the triple. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wembys. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
Now Strus. He has 6.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Pass to Wembanyama. The kick out to Fox. Here's Castle. The offensive rebound.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And he drives in. A nice shot by Okoro. Okoro's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
The kick out to Fox. Pass to Castle. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Castle's got 6 in the quarter.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Here's Allen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Allen in the post. Inside. Strus. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama outside. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
Screen by Allen. It's Allen on the wing. Back to Strus. Over Sohan. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. San Antonio leading. Wembanyama, a screen. Wembanyama, tough shot.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Okoro shot is off.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And you know, De'Aaron Fox, he has become, RJ, I think, almost impossible to defend.
Yeah, he's always had great speed, so defenders would sag off him. But now that he has that step back three, so you have to play up, and that's what he wants you to do.
To the left wing. On the mark with the 15-footer. And now a 7-point Spurs lead.
They need offense from Fox at the point guard. His jump shot is an important weapon for them.
And stolen by Vassell. Mobley with the rebound. Here's Okoro. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Paul surveying the floor. Count the basket. And the Spurs lead by 8.
The defense looking lazy there. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's just asking for trouble.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Back to Paul. Five to shoot. Fires for three. Over to the wing. Second chance shot. And it's Wade with the rebound.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Took him no time at all on that one. And now just a 3-point Spurs lead.
Garland feels comfortable from just about anywhere beyond the arc, including that short corner.
Ball left side. Down low. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Ball left side. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now, here's Mitchell. The rebound by Champagnie. 1:04 left to play in the third. And he commits the intentional foul. And the Cavaliers making a change here.
First team foul.
Here's Paul.
Substitution on court.
Pass to Champagnie. Basket good.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. So good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Teams changing it up here. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Cavaliers making a change here. The Cavaliers trail by 7. There's Garland. He drains the quick shot. Garland's got 7.
He's just a crafty ball handler that does a great job of selling his moves. Garland, this man will hit the break, stop, and pop.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
The Spurs shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Paul. That one goes. Count it. He's got 8.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Allen. And here's Garland for 3. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Right side, Fox. Wembanyama. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
And here's Garland for three. That one doesn't go. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Pass to Mobley. Here's Fox. That shot, no good. Hunter with some nice defense. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 4. And staying with the play, Allen.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Castle. Shot clock at 6. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
Back to Garland. Mitchell in the corner. Rebound, San Antonio. Outside, Fox. Drives to the hoop. Wembanyama looking it over. Back to Fox. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
This is the thing about Fox. He has the length to do damage on the inside.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. The size, the shooting touch. Wembanyama is unreal.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
The open shot, Garland. Mobley on the follow.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off. Or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
Fox, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. Now, his perspective was...
And Mitchell drops them both.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Pass to Wembanyama. Now, Sohan. The wide open look here for Fox. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Look at how planted Fox is. He's primed to shoot the moment he gets it.
Here's Castle. From the arc. Spurs passing it around. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama outside. From outside, off the mark.
and not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach. Oh, Donovan Mitchell, huge bucket. That man is fearless.
Here's Wembanyama. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Wembanyama on the attack. And he gets it to go.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct. Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game out.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Here's Merrill. Sinks the triple. Wembanyama outside.
GG.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game.